For the PNOC live streaming house rules for reminders for the participants in the boardroom. So please be advised that all microphones at the back table, as well as the presenter's microphone, are active from the start to the end of the live streaming. The session is being streamed live on Facebook and YouTube. Therefore, any side conversations may be picked up by the microphones and broadcast. If you need to speak off the record, kindly signal and wait for the cue from the technical team before proceeding. Then third is Ms. Christine Pelayo will provide real-time updates through placards, including notifications if you are not audible and need to use a microphone, reminders to maintain silence, confirmation when we are live, and other important instructions. So kindly remain attentive to her signals at all times po. So next is for reminders for the participants online. So keep your microphone muted when not speaking to prevent background noise and disruptions. Mr. Aljum Latrop will serve as a moderator to ensure that participants remain muted. Then remain attentive and avoid multitasking during the session. When called upon by the host, promptly unmute your microphone and speak clearly. Then last is if you experience audio or connectivity issues, notify the host through the chat box. Should you become disconnected, please rejoin the meeting promptly. So that's all po. Thank you. Kompleto na, no? So we will now proceed with the opening of bids. So again, for everyone, good morning. So welcome to the opening of bid proposal for the procurement of consulting services for PNOC Building 5 and 6 structural assessment. So before we start, let me first acknowledge the presence of all the attendees. For our Bids and Awards Committee, we have the back chairperson, Attorney Josephine Cassandra Cui. For our back vice chairperson, we have Attorney Antonio Benvillaje, who is online. For our member, we have Attorney Arolf Suyom. Then from the end user, we have Sir Jed Ragasa and Engineer Kenneth Enriquez po. Then from the procurement division, we have Mr. Roderick Vergara, Engineer Aljum Latrop, Carmela Hervasio, Eugene Henyoso, and Cristina Diluta. Then for our observer po, so the back secretariat send uh, three invitations to our observers po. So we have one from the Makati Business Club, then one from the ano nga yun? Philippine Chamber of Commerce, then for the Commission on Audit, and for the certified Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountant po. So only the Commission on Audit confirmed attendance. So we have the representative, Mr. John Paul Biboso. Good morning, sir. Then for our TWG, we have Attorney Alex Ontalan, Attorney Minandro Yongson, and Sir Leo Millanes po. Then for our prospective bidders po, we have representative from Givma Engineering Services, Mr. Alexander Velasco. Sir, good morning. Then we have representative from Parametric Engineering and Construction. We have Maria April Gina. Ma'am, good morning po. We also have from Parametric, Mr. Alberto Caparos. Then we also have Parametric ka na? Ito, Rochelle. We also have from online, from Gibma, Mr. Gilbert Magbutay. Then also online, we have Miss Rochelle May D. Ocampo from Parametric po. So in the presence of 3 out of 5 members of the Bids and Awards Committee, we have the right and proper quorum to conduct to this activity, Madam Chair. Ito naman. The records of the BAC Secretariat po. The BAC Secretariat received two bid proposal from our two shortlisted bidders. So first, we have from Gibma Engineering Services, received on April 2022 2026 at 9 a.m. Then for the second proposal from Parametric Engineering and Construction, received on April 27, 2026 at 9:10 a.m. po. So we'll proceed with the opening of the first proposal from Givma Engineering Services. So before we open the proposal of GIVMA Engineering Services po, so to correct po, the documents or the bid proposal from GIVMA Engineering po was received on April 27 po at 9 a.m. So thank you po for the correction, sir, sir from GIVMA. So before we open po, we would like to confirm from the representative if this is the proposal that was submitted and no sign of tampering or premature opening po. Sir? Noted, sir. Thank you po. So, Madam Chair, permission to open po. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair. Ay. Also acknowledging the presence po of our IEO witness po, Ma'am Teresita Aguila, at for our accounting attest po, Miss Sarah Hilot po. So, for the record po, the bid proposal of Gitma Engineering Services consists of three envelopes. We have the original bid, the copy number one, and the copy number two. Setting aside copy number one and copy number two, so also for the record, the original bid of Give My Engineering Services consists of three envelopes. We have the original technical proposal, the original financial proposal, and the original technical documents. So setting aside the original financial proposal. Ay, hindi pala. Mga po ang For the first document po, we have the certificate of PhilJEP's registration. The certificate is valid until May 21, 2026. Then for the Annex A, DTI certificate, expiration date is March 29, 2029. For the mayor's permit, expiration date is December 31, 2026. For the tax clearance, expiration date is January 22, 2027. For the audited financial statement, date of filing is April 26, 2025. Then for the pickup license, not applicable. So next document, we have the bid securing declaration. So the document is specific to the project. The document is signed by Mr. Gilbert Magbutay and the document is notarized. The next is for the organizational chart. So, ayan po. So, the document is signed by Mr. Magbutay. The next, we have the list of completed projects. So, the document consists of 8 pages, and the document is signed by Mr. Magbutay. The next, we have the list of ongoing projects. So, the document consists of only 1 page, and the document is signed by Mr. Magbutay po. The next, we have the omnibus sworn statement together with the special power of attorney for its authority of signatory. So the document, the OSS is specific to the project, declaration number 2 and declaration number 9. And the document consists of 12 declarations and signed by Mr. Magbutay, and the document is notarized po. Then for the authority of signatory po, so yung submitted is the special power of attorney authorizing Mr. Magbutay po. So signed by Mr. Magbutay and notarized po siya. The next is the certificate of site inspection. So the document is issued by uh, PNOC and signed by the PNOC representative, Engineer Enriquez po. So that's all po for the technical documents. Walang pula. Ano? Inspection. So we'll proceed with the technical proposal form. So for the TPF1, so the document is signed by Mr. Magbutay. For the TPF2, the consultant's reference, so may attach documents po siya for the proof of completion. So yung the documents will be subject to further evaluation po. So next, we have the TPF3 or the comments and suggestions. Opo, so flash in the screen po is the TPF3. This will be subject to further evaluation po. The next for the TPF4, the description, methodology, and work plan for for performing the project. So again, the contents of the document will be subject to further evaluation po. So each document po is signed by Mr. Magbutay. Then next is for the team composition and tasks. Ayan po. So for the team composition and tasks, then the document is signed by Mr. Magbutay. The next, we have the curriculum vitae for the proposed professional staff. So we have for the principal structural engineer po. So si Mr. Magbutay po yung nominated. Then the contents of the CV will be subject to further evaluation po. So the document is signed by Mr. Magbutay and notarized po. Then attached documents again will be subject to further evaluation. Isang personal lang ba? Isang personnel lang ba yung kailangan natin? For the next CV po, we have for the senior structural engineer. So staff nominated is Mark Elson Lucio. Okay. So again, the contents of which will be subject to further evaluation, and the CV is signed by the nominated staff and Mr. Magbutay. Then also the document is notarized. So for the next personnel po, we have the junior structural engineer. We have Mr. Jeff Ray F. Villanueva. So the document is signed by Engineer Villanueva and also by Engineer Magbutay. Then the document is notarized. So for our next personnel po, we have the geotechnical engineer po. So staff nominated is Engineer Restituto Abad. And the document is signed by Engineer Abad and Engineer Magbutay as well as notarized po siya. Then for the last personnel po, we have for the quantity surveyor or cost engineer po, we have a Julius Lansangan. Then the CV is signed po ni Mr. Lansangan as well as ni Engineer Magbutay po. Then notarized din po siya. So again, to repeat, the documents attached will be subject to further evaluation po. So we'll proceed with the next proposed technical proposal form for the TPF7, which is the time schedule for professional staff. So the document consists of one page po and signed by Mr. Magbutay. Then for the last proposal form po, we have the activity schedule. So also one page and signed by Mr. Magbutay po. Ano? Pahiram ako ng sign. So based on the documentary checklist po, Givma Engineering complies with all the required. Ayan po. So, Give My Engineering Services complied with all the documentary requirements po for this opening of bid proposal. So, we'll proceed with the next bidder po, which is parametric parametric engineering and construction. So before we open for the bid proposal, we would like to confirm from the representative if this is the bid proposal that was submitted and no sign of tampering or premature opening po. Ma'am, thank you po. So, Madam Chair, permission to open po. Thank you po. For the record, the submission of parametric engineering and construction consists of four envelopes. We have the technical proposal in original, the technical proposal copy number one, and the technical proposal copy number two. And the last envelope is the financial proposal. So setting aside copy number one, copy number two, as well as a financial proposal. Okay, shade. So for the first document, we have the bid securing declaration specific to the project, and the document is signed by Engineer Maria April Gina, and the document is notarized. So next is the organizational chart. So the document is signed by Engineer Gina. The next we have the statement of completed contracts. The document consists of 6 pages, and the document is signed by Engineer Gina. Then for the statement of ongoing contracts and awarded but not yet started, so only 1 page, and the document is signed by Engineer Gina. Then for the next document, we have the omnibus sworn statement. So the OSS is specific to the project under declaration number 2 and declaration number 9. Then the OSS consists of 12 declarations and signed by Engineer Gina and notarized. Then for the authority of signatory po, the special power of attorney is attached, authorizing Engineer Maria April R. Gina po as the bidder's representative. So the document is signed and notarized. Next is the technical proposal form number one. The document is signed by Engineer Gina. Then for the TPF2, so the contents of the documents will be subject to further evaluation, as well as the attachment of TPF2. So next we have the TPF3, or the comments and suggestions on the terms of the consultant on the terms of reference and on data services and facilities po. So the document consists of uh, 1 page lang po siya. So side pa din po siya ni Engineer Gina. Then for the next document, we have the TPF4, or the description of the methodology and work plan for performing the project. So the document consists of various pages po. This will be subject to further evaluation, and the document is as well signed by Engineer Gina. Ayan. Then next, we have the TPF 5 or the team composition and task. So that one, four. So 4 pages po and signed pa din po siya ni Engineer Gina. Then next is the TPF 6 or the format of the curriculum vitae. Then for the first proposed position po, we have the structural engineer. So name of staff is Engineer Michael Padre Juan. So, the document is signed by Engineer Padre Juan and as well as by Engineer Gina, and the document is notarized. The next is for the structural senior structural engineer. So again, the attachment and the contents of the CVs will be subject to further evaluation. Ito. For the senior structural engineer po, staff nominated is Engineer Nilson Pari, Parinas. So the document is signed by Engineer Parinas and as well as Engineer Gina, then notarized. The next we have the junior structural engineer. So staff nominated is Engineer Alberto C. Caparos. So, signed po siya ni Engineer Caparos as well as ni Engineer Gina. Then, notarized din po siya. The next is for the geotechnical engineer. So, staff nominated is Engineer Rinanti B. De La Cruz. So, signed din po siya ni Engineer De La Cruz at ni Engineer Gina. And the document is notarized. So, for the last staff, we have for the quantity surveyor or cost engineer. So staff nominated is Leandro P. Perez Jr. po. So signed din po siya ni Engineer Perez and ni Engineer Gina. Then notarized din po yung CV. Then for the additional support staff po, this will be subject to further evaluation. Ay, wala. Ayan po. So this will be subject to further evaluation po since hindi naman po siya required. So next proposal form, we have the TPF 7 or the time schedule for professional personnel po. So the document consists of 3 pages and the document is signed by Engineer Gina. Then for our last proposal form, we have the activity work schedule or the TPF8. So consists of 2 pages lang po. Then signed naman po siya ni Engineer Gina po. Then for other attached documents po, this will be subject to further evaluation. Wala tayong kuan, di ba? AFS na nare-require. Ah, ayun po. So that concludes the submission for the technical documents of parametric engineering and constructions. Po. So based on the checklist of the documentary requirements, parametric engineering and construction complies with all the documentary requirements. So we will now proceed. Ay, hindi pala. Hindi siya i-open. Oo. So, i-check lang dito yung component envelope po will be as a schedule po for now, depending on the duration of the technical evaluation po of the technical working group of PNOC po. So, kailan na ang schedule?
1 week? 1 week?
Yes, ma'am. Most likely po 1 week po. 7 days po yung initial schedule natin for the TWG po. Yes po.
So motion to forward to the technical working group for evaluation.
Okay po. So thank you po. So again, to all our bidders po, your submission will now be subjected to a detailed evaluation by our technical working group. So reminders din po na yung no contact rule will now take effect po until the opening po ng financial proposal po natin. So no-notify na lang po kami if ever change po yung schedule natin for the financial proposal opening po. So thank you for attending po. Then thank you din po nung pag-submit niyo po ng bid proposal po. So thank you.
Ulitin ko na lang po tayo, no?
I-check mo lang.